Hi, and welcome to Investing with Stef YouTube channel. My name is Stefan, and in this channel we talk all about investing and we give you the information how to be a better investor if you like investing. Today we're going to talk about Heliostar. It is a mining company. It's actually an exploration company that is working towards being a mine. And you never know, maybe possibly they will sell their properties. You don't know, but they are exploration companies. Then they are looking for gold or silver in particular, or even copper. They are trading over the TSX in Toronto Stock Exchange in Canada over, as HSTR on the ticker symbol, and they're also trading on the over-the-counter market as HSTXF. Just a disclaimer, I'm not a money manager, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not advice. Please do not listen to this video and solely make your decision on this. This is simply just a introduction to this company so you can do deeper analysis on them. I am a shareholder in this company. As a disclosure, I will speak about two companies today that is linked to this company and the reason why I invested in them, and I'm invested in both of these companies, just so you know that I'm might be a little bit biased, but it's just an introduction for you and why I like this company so much and the upside potential. We're going to use the 9 P's to analyze this company. So please leave a comment down below if you think that I didn't cover anything on this company eventually, or if you also like this company. So first we have to look at the 9 P's. What are the 9 P's? If you are new to this channel, you might know that I did a video on this topic before, but I'll quickly cover the 9 P's for you. And it was introduced to me by Doug Casey, one of the most prominent names when it comes to mining investing. So the 9 P's, here you go. It's people, property, politics, finance, paper, push, price, promotion, and pitfalls. So I'm going to take each one of these and I'm going to do a quick analysis on this company. It's not to say that we're going to touch everything that there is about this company, but it is a nice introduction. So let's quickly see who are the people in this company. Now, first we have the chairman was Jacques Vaillancourt. Obviously I did a lot of research in this company before, but today we're just going to touch on them. And then the CEO is Charles Funk. These are the two main people that you want to look at. Obviously you also want to look at the geologist, but in this case the CEO is a geologist, so that helps a lot. And then they also have a dedicated geologist in their team. You can see here they have the director. They have a few geologists in this team, and they are highly experienced and they have done this before. So if you go through their team, you see this guy's got 30 years of experience in financial industry, so great by raising capital. Then he raised 30 billion, just to give you an example. He's currently a president and CEO of Mount Everest Finance. So there we go, always have access to money. And then capital, and then CEO, the director Charles Funk, is pretty young guy. He's from Australia. He's done his geologist specializing in business development for gold, silver and copper. And so he is an expert in the field. He's pretty young. He looks very dedicated. But what I like about him is he's still working actually for Vizsla Resources. If you don't know, and Newcrest Mining, one of the biggest mines in the world. So if you don't know, or Newmont is, sorry, not Newcrest, but it is a well-known mine. Vizsla Resources is also an exploration company in silver, and they are soon going to get into a mine, I hope, or maybe they're going to sell it. So he is well-rounded in the resource space. I did some research on the CEO and the chairman of the board, Charles Funk. You can read his biography. He's an expert. He's an expert in porphyry and epithermal and iron oxide copper gold. So, and this is exactly what this property is all about. And then the chairman of the board, Mr. Jacques, where's this one going now? Oh, there we go. He's associated with a few other companies as well, and you want to look at their background to see what they have done in the past and have they stolen money, or are they going to steal your money if you invest in this company? So you just want to do a quick overview to see, okay, these guys are they are legit. They're not there to steal your money. So he's associated with the Heliostar at the moment, and then he was associated with finance, Red Corp Finance, Mount Everest Finance, and you can do a deeper dive. You can go into depth. You can actually take all these companies, all these workers, and you can go into depth with them. But you just keep this in the back of your mind for now. But yeah, there's a good explanation here on them as well. Oh, I didn't mention where to get this. So you want to go on their website, Heliostar Minerals or Mining, and then you want to go to Investor section and then download this. This is called a corporate presentation, and then you can read through the corporate presentation. Now, so second is property. Where are the properties located? So let's quickly go to the properties and why I think they have great upside potential. So they have an Anga project. This is the region. The region in Anga, sorry, I'm going to take myself away in the space. So the region is Anga, and this is in the southwest part of Alaska. When people think about Alaska, they think about snow and cold, but this one is got a Sandy Point has got an airport close by, and there are daily flights to this area. And then the Anga property is covered with snow probably only 2 months, maximum 3 months out of the year, and they don't have a lot of very low temperature, so they can work almost all year around, so that is a great advantage for them in the Anga project. This is Alaska. Then they have another area that is in Mexico, and I'll talk about that later, and that is one of the biggest reasons why I invested in them, is because of that Mexican projects, but the main projects are in Alaska. So let's see, the Anga project has got 4 different, actually 5, but 4 different existing mines they had on there, and then also exploration places where they can explore more with existing gold. They have, at the moment, they have 385 million ounces in the ground right now there, and they have a clear path to go to 1 million ounces just in this area, and just in this year 2021, and I think they're going to explore even more. So we're just going to look at each one of these properties very quickly, and then we're going to go to the Mexican site. So the first one here is well, you can read up more about the geology, but they have found a lot of structures here that are rich in minerals, and that's why there was an existing mine in this area. So the first one is SH1 resource. Is not very deep, that's why it's still open to the bottom, so they're going to drill much deeper this year. They have 2 RC reverse, so they have 2 RC drills there. I'm not going to go into the detail, and then they have 1 diamond drill running actually as we are speaking right now in 2021. So yeah, and we're also waiting for more results coming out as well. So they can expand this SH1 resource quite a lot to a rounding area and go much deeper, and they've found quite a lot of high grade here. You can see 23.9 grams a ton over 17 meters. So that is that is a deep hole, and fairly high grade in this area. So this property and another property they're going to get they're going to find, that's where they're going to expand to 1 million. Then the SH1 resource, you can see here they have intersected quite a few quartz veins here, and this is where the upside potential is for them to expand. And then and this is going to be the SH1 project. Then the other one is Aguila. Now Aguila, you can see here they have quite a few veins that they still need to explore, but they know that the vein goes. Sorry, I'm just logging out of this. There we go. So it doesn't pop up on the screen. So yeah, you can see they have quite a high grade here. The gold is 1.8 grams a ton, 4.4 grams a ton over big meters, like 3 meters, 31 meters. So they have a high upside potential in this area at the Aguila target. The second one, the second one is still Aguila. You can see here intersected quite a few areas. The third one is Apollo mine. Now this was an existing mine, and they found a lot of base metals at the bottom. Now this was in 1922, where they didn't have the technology to take out those base metals like copper and what other metals they found there. So now of course we have the technology, but the top area came in, so that's what you see here. So, and that helped them see a lot of minerals in that area, so they know there's a lot of upside potential, but they haven't explored it really well. So that is their main focus for this year and 2022. 2022. So that was the third area. Now you can see Apollo area, they have it was an existing mine, so they got a lot of data from this area, and I think there's a lot of upside potential. You can see 30 grams a ton gold and 250 grams a ton silver, lead, zinc, and copper, and that was probably the base metals that in 1922 what they stroked there. So yeah, it's good upside potential in that area, and you can see they have some good drill results as well. Sorry, that they found there. And then Centennial is the open pit area that was also been drilled before, but then they're trying to expand this. Look at this, only 750 meters across, only 60 meters at depth. I mean, sometimes they go 1 kilometer. So yeah, they have a good potential to go much deeper in this area, and that is what they are trying to do. So again, upside potential for me. Of course, these exploration companies are highly risky, but I mean, that's what you do. Example, right? Let's say you put $1,000 in this company. What is the downside risk? The downside risk is you can lose $1,000. But let's say if you do due diligence, what we are doing right now, we're looking at each property. We actually go on YouTube. I'll put some links below. You go listen to them and see what they are saying and how excited they are, and see how much they invested in this company. What can be the upside potential? I mean, 2x, 5x, 10x your money. So you can lose 1,000 or you can make 10,000. So for me, the upside potential is way bigger, and that's why I like investing in exploration companies and mining companies. So yeah, the Anga project has got, at the moment, in 2021, they have 2 RC drills rigs and 1 diamond rig running. The core focus is SH1. We covered SH1, where they can go much deeper, and then Aguila and Apollo. So they are trying to reach 1 million ounces in resources this year. And then phase 2, they're going to do a 20,000 meter drill. I mean, 20,000 meters, that's 20 kilometers. No, sorry, 200. Yeah, 200 kilometers. Or 20 kilometers, sorry, 20 kilometers. If you work in kilometers, that is a big drill campaign just in 2021. So and there's Zachary Bay that they haven't even touched yet. That still there's potential there, and Empire Reach that we haven't talked about. Yeah, so a lot of potential for this company on the property side in Anga, in that Alaska region. Then where are we now? Now we talk about the Mexican side. Now I love the Mexican side because nobody's talking about it, and the price isn't. Oh, sorry. Let's go to politics now. Politics. Their property is in Alaska and in Mexico. Now Mexico is a highly prolific mine area, and obviously the government there is they haven't closed mines yet as per se, just because they wanted to. There was always some reasons what happened, but yeah, it's not as safe as Alaska, as America region, but I would say they're one of the best in the world when it comes to mining, Mexico. So the risk for me is not that high because there are a lot of existing mines, and that's what we're going to talk about right now. Then we talk about finance. Let's quickly look at the finance sections before we come to Mexico, because I'm going to talk a lot about the Mexico. The finance area is they have shares outstanding, fully diluted 34 million shares only. That is super low. Now obviously they have to dilute a lot more, but they still have a lot to go. I mean, even if they go to one, they're not going to do it now, but even if they go to 100 million, they can generate a lot of cash, and yeah, and hopefully their share price is going to go much higher because they're doing a lot of exploration. Biggest shareholders in this company is Eric Sprott. You know, it's one of my favorite mining investors. I love this guy. And then the board and management is highly invested at almost 22%. So they have a lot of skin in the game that I really like, and very short and tight share structure for now. It's not a very liquid stock, so if you're a high trader, it's not a liquid stock, but yeah, it's, for me, the share structure is good at the moment. So their market cap, because they're trading at $1 right now, American dollars, so you take 34 times 1, so market cap is 34 million with 400,000 ounces in the ground. I think that is super low, and I don't think the Mexican side is priced in at the moment. Let's go to price. We covered that. The price is $1 at the moment, and paper, how many shares they have available. So the shares 31. They just did a finance in August 2020, and they have $30.5 million in cash that they have available for exploration, and I think that's good for 2021 season. So we'll see what happens in the future from there. And then push. What is going to push this company to the next level? And I told you now they have a high a drill campaign going on right now, and then the Mexican property that we'll talk about. And we'll talk about quickly. Let's go to the Mexican property. Now the Mexican property is associated with with silver. Oh, and some gold, yes, but mostly silver, because it's in Mexico. In that area, it's a prolific area for silver. Now look at the mines. They own this property, right? They bid for this property, and Silvercrest Mines, one of the companies that I'm also invested in, they both bid for this property, and Silvercrest outbid them, so they got the property, and Heliostar only got a certain area of this property. Now Silvercrest Mine, you know that they are heading into production in the Sonora area. Sonora area is a part of Mexico that is, I mean, look at the mines that surround this company. Equinox Gold, another company I'm invested in. First Majestic, one of the biggest silver companies in the world. Agnico Eagle, one of the biggest mines in the world, in that same area there. And then Las Chispas of Silvercrest is in this area. Now, today we're going to talk about La Lola, because they are exploring in La Lola. And so, yeah, in La Lola, you see they're 100% owned. And they just got some samples there, and the rock chip samples got 424 grams per ton of silver. About 29 grams is 1 ounce, so you can see it's about 15 ounces, just 1 ton of silver. So it's quite a lot. There have been more in the past with other companies, but this is it's a high grade sampling, so that's why they are going to drill there. Let me show you quickly Silvercrest. So Silvercrest has a market cap right now of almost $1 billion. Oh, no, sorry, $1.3 billion. You see here in this Sonora area, they have about 45 veins, and they only drilled 15 veins, and they found a lot of silver, and they are going into production right now as we speak. You see here in the Picacho Phase 1, exploration is happening right now in the second quarter of 2021. So the reason why they are going to Picacho, El Picacho, the reason why they're drilling there is because that is one of the properties that's underdeveloped that Heliostar owns half, and they are going to drill there because they found a lot of high grade. So yeah, Silvercrest has got a lot of money invested into this area, and Heliostar is going to drill right there in this year as well. So Heliostar has 1,500 meter drilling program in progress at La Lola as we speak, so we are waiting for that results to come out. You see, this is the Las Chispas, but if you go up, I just want to find that photo quickly for you. Okay, here we go. Oopsie. Picacho vein, you see there's the Picacho vein, it's right there, and they're going to drill there, and this is one of their properties that they're going to explore further, Silvercrest. And then look at Camaro as Heliostar's property here, so they're still going to drill in this area a lot. And it's also attached to Silvercrest veins. These are all Silvercrest veins. I just want to go and show you Camaro. Look at this. They still have a lot of area to drill here that they haven't drilled yet before. So the first program shows 390 grams of ton silver on the surface, so high surface area, and I think silver is super undervalued at the moment. And yeah, we haven't seen silver, because I believe that silver is highly manipulated by the big banks, and that price needs to go up double digit, because silver has high usage. About 60 to 70% of silver are getting used in products, like electric products, in electric vehicles, and anything that in mirrors, in solar panels. So its industrial use is high. So I just want to quickly go to this La Lola. So La Lola Camaro is right here. So at La Lola they don't have a lot of see here, one of the veins that they found. Man, I just want to close myself here. So one of the veins that they found here, this part here, obviously I can't see it from here, but they have the experts and they know what they found there, and we are just waiting for some results coming out. So promotion on the 9Ps just means how do they promote this company, because obviously they need new investors to come in and to invest in them. And I think because Eric Spratt has got 6.4 of the company, a lot more people are going to see it. It's a very new company. It just came on the stock exchange like 2020, so it's fairly new. A lot of people still need to get into it, and I think they need to show themselves more with the drilling. And because I've done a lot of research on Silvercrest and I understand what they have, I know that Heliostar, being right close to them in that area with a high silver, I think they have a great upside potential, where not a lot of people have looked at both companies. I think that is my advantage at the moment, and that's why I recommend for you to look into this company right now and to let me know what you think. So the promotion, Charles Funk is young, energetic. The CEO, young, energetic, he's out there, he's doing a lot of interviews. I've seen him lately doing almost one every 2 weeks, being associated with 2 different companies, being so busy. I think it's a great thing for the company to have such a young CEO, dedicated, highly invested in the company. And then last one we need to talk about is the pitfalls, because what can go wrong with this company, and how can we lose half our money, all our money. First of all, if they don't come out with good results in the properties, obviously for every mine it's like that, because they're an exploration company. So if they don't come out with good results, yes, there will be some negative views on the company, and the stock price might just change. If they dilute the shareholders at a low share price, that's not going to be good for an exploration company. If obviously if any one of the managers or CEOs leave just because they want to, it's not going to be good for the company. And then at the Anga project in Alaska, if the weather is not so good for that season, it might slow down progress. Obviously COVID, that's happening right now, there might be some slowdown as well. So I think those are the pitfalls. If you have other pitfalls associated with this company, I would really appreciate it if you would share it for me. If you know some things about this company that I don't know, I would highly encourage you to speak to me about that, please. Otherwise, this is pretty much it of Heliostar and the reason why I invested in them. And then just to top it all off, the management is a track record of discovery. They have new board with financials. They have financial advisors, not advisors, a CPA, a great CPA, and they just got a new financial analyst in their company as well, so it's really good. They have a small share structure, and they have gold in the mine. They have gold in the ground at the moment, and they're going to expand to 1 million. And then they have 3 quality high-grade exploration projects in Sonora, Mexico. Highly prolific, high-grade silver area. And I know that because I have researched a lot in that. And then they have 3.5 million in cash in the bank for exploration. So again, my name is Stefan, and I'll see you in the next video where we will talk maybe about Silvercrest, and we'll go deeper into Silvercrest. And yeah, see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye bye.